Watch and burn.
Hey everyone, so today I want to discuss Amanda Palmer's first solo record after the Dresden Dolls had pretty much ended, because as of 2022 the Dresden Dolls have not released anything since. And this is, the record in question is Who Killed Amanda Palmer? And the reason that I wanted to discuss this is because I love Amanda Palmer and I absolutely love the Dresden Dolls. I do hate her ukulele phase, and I do hate how even though right up until There Will Be No Intermission, the ukulele still finds a way to horn itself in somehow. And I hate that about her music. I hate the ukulele overall, and I hate how obsessed she became with it for a while there. And I hate how it seems to be here to stay with her, at least to some degree. But the ukulele is not present on this record, thank God. And this is her first solo outing, following, I suppose, like the indefinite hiatus of the Dresden Dolls. And although at times this does sound like the Dresden Dolls, it doesn't, not at all. I would say if for me, the only song on here that really reminded me of the Dresden Dolls would be Runs in the Family. And that is an incredibly fun song that throws back to tracks like Girl Anachronism. But other than that, this record is a complete departure from anything that she had done with the Dresden Dolls. It's still Amanda Palmer in the main songwriting role that she's always been in, but these songs, they feel bigger and there's a more maturity to them. And I'm not saying that the Dresden Dolls were immature, but there was sort of that sort of youthful playfulness to the Dresden Dolls, where it was like the whole punk cabaret thing provided a certain sense of freedom for them to be a little more wide open and take more chances. Whereas by this point in her career, she's grown up so much and her voice, it just sounds, it's so commanding. And you can tell that she's completely in control, and that person just completely came out of nowhere, and it scared me a little. Now you can't see them, but there's a chick over there walking her dog, and she completely came out of nowhere from behind this giant storage thing that's on the high school property, and she scared the hell out of me. Anyways, back to the record. I've completely lost my train of thought. The other thing I love about this record is on the track Guitar Hero, appropriately titled because it has East Bay Ray from the Dead Kennedys playing guitar on it, and that is not just because he's on it, but because it is like one of the catchiest songs I've ever heard, and it has East Bay Ray on it. It's definitely one of my favorites on this record. Leeds United is on here, Ampersand, which I absolutely love. I love it when it's just her voice and a piano, and she would do that a bunch more throughout the course of her career, especially with records like Piano is Evil, which would be piano and vocal only tracks that were taken from Amanda Palmer and the Grand Theft Orchestra's Theater is Evil. And this record, having tracks like Runs in the Family, Blake Says, Leeds United, Astronaut, Ampersand, this record it's still fun, but there is something incredibly heavy and sort of melancholy to the overall feel of this record. This record feels very doom-laden, I suppose, and not so much in the style of music that is known as doom. I just mean overall it feels like, I don't want to say you're at a funeral, because it's not that bad, but there's a weighty blackness to this album that I just can't escape. And considering that the subject matter is incredibly dark, it all fits. Like it forms one cohesive unit that's all working together to say something really big and bold. But there is a darkness to this record that's almost off-putting. And yes, now there's more people. I don't know what it is. Whenever I come to these places to be by myself, people always show up. But yeah, look, I'm not going to go on and on about this, because from this point forward, I'm probably just going to repeat myself, so I am going to stop. So thank you so much for hanging out with me while I discussed Amanda Palmer's first solo record, and that is Who Killed Amanda Palmer. If you like this review, like always, don't forget to do something nice for somebody, and I will talk to you guys soon. Have a good night. I just wanted to say thank you for making it through the entire video. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to remind everyone one more time, even though I've probably already done this in the video that you just watched, to please click the like button as well as the subscribe button, because it helps this channel grow. And thank you for hitting like and subscribe, and we will see you guys really soon.